You know what I'm saying?
I
like,
think that's what
why
the
don't
question was.
we can ask the chat too. Chat, 1 in the chat if you prefer a low body count, 2 in the chat if you don't care about body count. 1 in the chat if you prefer low body count.
Let me see the
2
ones.
in the chat
you know what
if you don't care.
Let me see the ones.
There's a one.
One.
There's a one. There's a
One.
one. There's a one.
1,000. What? Come on. Come on. I see one.
2. There's a 2. 2. There's another 2.
There's 3.
There's still more
That
ones.
ones. Run them ones. Run the numbers up.
Yo,
Keep running them.
but wait. It's 1 if you prefer it, or in 2 if you.
If 2's you don't care.
I don't care.
I feel like
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of want to defend the high body count girls. I feel like they may feel not as valued. Knowing
It's not about your value as a human. It's just about men's preferences in a partner. In
I
the
know, but
same
like
way
that-
that women want a guy who's tall, confident, funny, masculine, dominant, leader. So
Them ones go.
Besides tall, none of those are physical qualities, though.
I feel like
Okay,
that may
okay,
make them feel
okay,
not valued.
Let's talk about some physical qualities that
Okay.
women care for in men. Okay, tall
Okay,
is one.
here's the thing. I
Not-
would
not-
prefer
hold on.
a tall guy, but
Hold
if
on,
he's
don't interrupt. Let me just finish and then I'll let you go. These are some physical characteristics that women care for in men. Tall, and these are things that are out of men's control. These are things that men cannot control. Tall, not balding, so full head of hair, penis size, and is there anyone else that's women care about that? You know?
Race, maybe.
Yes, and also I guess you could say skin color, like that's out of someone's
Ethnicity.
control.
like they're
Well, some women have like a preference.
Like
you
I
know.
know girls that only like white guys, and
Yeah.
some only like black guys.
Yeah, I hooked up with a girl that
So-
before we hooked up, she
but-
literally said, "You're so hot, this and that, but like I would never hook up with you." I said, "What?" She said, "Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the tall white guys." I said, "I'll see you in an hour, shorty."
Her
And
loss.
then yeah,
Go ahead.
smash.
What did you want to say though?
You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say like we've been emphasizing this whole time. It's about preference, but that's what I've been trying to like get at. Like I don't understand how you can be like, oh, this girl meets all my criteria, but her body count is too high. Then no. If a guy meets every single one of my like criteria, he's funny, confident, respectful, loving, caring, like listens, like all this stuff, but he's 5'9", then so be it.
It's a white
But
guy.
okay, so you're viewing it through the female lens, and
Obviously.
well, yeah, but so for a lot of women, a man's body count it doesn't really matter.
I'm not right now. I'm talking about height.
Wait, you're talking about height,
It's just
but
sorry,
it's within the context of the body count discussion.
You just said like, oh, like they got girls want a guy that's like tall, like dick size, like all this and that. I'm just saying like at the end of the day, if he makes up for it in other ways, that those physical stuff doesn't matter.
But what I'm saying for me, it is a deal breaker. She can be fantastic, but I mean the thing is that someone who's slept with 100 guys, there's probably going to be some character traits. There's like a lack of, like, you obviously are not a relationship-minded person if you've slept with 100 people. And I want to date a woman who's relationship-minded. So
Okay.
But you're looking through the man's perspective like we're looking through our women perspective.
right, but you guys are asking me why I would care about a woman's body count.
No, because you're asking me like, oh, like
Why do we not
why do you
care?
care? Like you're like, oh, you want someone that's tall, and then I'm saying like, yeah, I would prefer someone that's tall, but if they're not tall, then so be it.
It's the key word preference. Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna have their preference. He has his preference. You guys have yours.
But for me, what I'm trying to say is, you're saying if a guy's not tall, he can make up for it in other ways. What I'm saying is, I don't care if she's a 10. I don't care if she's a 10. I don't care if she's all these other good characteristics. If in this one dimension she has a high body count, it's a wrap. I don't want to be with her. Like to me, it's a deal breaker in the same way that women have deal breakers.
Okay, then good luck to you. Like with your preference. No, I'm just saying like that's your preference. That's how you live life. Go on about it, and then maybe we'll get an invite to your wedding someday, or maybe we won't.
Well, no,
Probably
but I'm not going to get married, so that's a whole nother conversation. I don't want to get married, but no, I mean, it's just, look, it's just funny though, like, y'all are saying, oh, insecure, explain to me, why is it misogynist to care about body count? Because you said that earlier. You said it was misogynist. So what's the definition of misogyny?
I explained it earlier because you're basing value. Like how you're like, no, that's preference. We're all based like value. No. I'm talking about a human being's value. Like a value as a person.
Sure. What about it?
It doesn't matter on their body count. Their body count doesn't change that.
True.
Their value as a human being.
But okay, I'm not saying about like I'm not talking about their value as a human being.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, their value as like a potential
but
long-term
yes,
partner.
like we all
No.
make judgments about.
No, yeah.
We make judgments on
I'm just
physical
saying
characteristics.
It
we
comes
make
off as misogynistic when guys in general, I'm not talking about you and this conversation in particular. I'm just saying when guys make those comments, people tend to like get at them because it usually ties in with that.
Well, I mean, I reject that men having a preference for women with a low body count is misogynistic. I reject it entirely in the same way that it wouldn't be misandrist for a woman to say, I want a guy who has a low body count too.
Okay.
Do you want me to explain why men care about body count?
I got it. You don't have to explain.
Well, I haven't told you the reasons.
No, that's okay.
I haven't told you the reasons why
You don't
men
have
care
to
about it.
mansplain it to me. I'm okay.
What
Spicy.
mansplain? That's kind of a sexist thing to say. You don't. That's sexist to say mansplain. You're adding man to the beginning of explain. Like imagine if I said woman complaint or like woman nagging or some shit like woman.
You're literally a white man looking at me, telling me like.
What is my that? Okay, go on, keep going. Let's hear it. Let's hear the rest.
If you can't see how you being a white man has anything to do with like the power you have in conversation, then
What?
I don't even want to like talk about that.
I mean, what?
I came back at an interesting
Yeah,
point.
this.
What?
So hold on. What does my skin
Anyway,
color?
I don't wanna make it.
What does my skin color have to do with this conversation? We're talking about body
Nothing.
count.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing.
But
okay,
don't
you get
don't
a
you
girl
think
with
it
a low body
don't you think
count.
it's a bit racist to bring up skin color in a conversation, a dating related conversation?
I'm just gonna ignore your comment.
Love is powerful, guys. I love. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, we got mansplaining, misogyny. We got where's the bingo? Do you guys have the bingo thing? Mansplaining, misogyny, white boy. What was it? White. Okay. But I'm just trying to understand, what does my skin color have to do with this conversation?
We can move on from the conversation. I think.
No, but you said it, so I'm trying to understand.
No, it's okay.
But okay, you said the
I
words.
don't want to dig deeper into this.
You don't want to dig deeper.
I really don't.
Do you want to walk back what you said?
No, that's
Okay, you stand by.
We can move on.
You stand by what? Well, it's my show. I'm gonna like ask the questions I'm gonna ask.
Of course.
Okay.
Mhm.
But are you white or no? Yourself?
I'm Middle Eastern,
Okay.
so I guess I'm white.
Okay.